I've spent a lot of 2020 looking up at the night sky. I suppose I was looking for some perspective. The late astronomer Carl Sagan once lamented that we had grown distant from that canopy of stars around us and our place in the cosmos, and I wondered if maybe I haven't been trying to reconnect. And maybe not surprisingly, though maybe a little oddly, one of the places where I find that connection most is the NASA website. Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm an advisory specialist librarian here at the Skokie Public Library, and today I want to show you a little of what that NASA website has to offer. Founded in 1958 in the heady days of the Cold War, NASA is probably still best known for the Apollo program, which culminated with the first folks ever to land on the moon. Though it's also important to point out just how focused NASA is on our home as well. What I love about the NASA homepage is how deceptively simple and unassuming it is. It's got this throwback quality to it. It's a little busy perhaps, but that's to be forgiven because it really contains multitudes, entire worlds, and we're barely going to scrape the surface of its awesomeness.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Though for starters, let's head on up to the top of the page and NASA's navigation bar with its jam-packed pull-down menu. This is loaded with all sorts of good stuff to explore. And right beneath it, we have this other toolbar, and it represents what you might call the best of NASA. Right now, I want to go to Missions and take you to NASA's Hubble Space Telescope page. It's named after the astronomer Edwin Hubble, and the telescope was launched in 1990. It's happily floated in orbit around the Earth's atmosphere for 30 years now, taking these amazing, truly awe-inspiring pictures of our universe, of our solar system, of nebulas, star clusters, colliding galaxies. Hubble offers this uncanny window to the rest of the universe. It's kind of like NASA's resident poet of the cosmos, and I could really spend all day looking at the amazing pictures and glimpses it's given us of the great beyond. Speaking of the great beyond, I want to turn our attention now to NASA's Voyager mission, which outside of the SETI project, I think is one of NASA's most aspirational projects. Launched in 1977 along with an identical satellite, the two Voyagers were initially designed to explore Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, which they did really wonderfully. But maybe they could do more. And amazingly enough, they're still going. In September of 2013, Voyager 1 actually took leave of our solar system, going interstellar. Voyager 2 joined it not long after. And both these satellites don't send back much information these days, just happily drifting. But NASA played the long game with this one, and Carl Sagan was involved. Both these Voyager satellites contain gold records, literally gold records with a cosmic mixtape of pictures and sounds and songs. And they're both headed in different directions now, and while the likelihood that there is in fact life somewhere out there is maybe slim, the hope is that somewhere amongst those trillions of stars there's maybe, just maybe, an alien life form that will find these gold records and maybe play them, and in some small way come to know that they're not alone. NASA is terrestrial too. To even consider the cosmos, there needs to be a place of contemplation, and that's our Earth. NASA, for example, provides a wealth of information about the science of global warming. If you go to their climate page, you'll find NASA dropping some serious science. That is to say, a clear-eyed, science-driven, and deeply committed mission to explain what climate change is, just how the Earth's climate is changing right now, and how human activities are contributing to climate change. It's sobering stuff, though truth is important if we're going to work together to create the change necessary to keep our planet and its inhabitants healthy. I want to wrap up the video today by heading back to the NASA homepage. This is always your best bet for launching your own explorations of what the website contains. And I want to go to the exoplanet exploration page. This is where NASA gets to ask the really big questions. Where is everyone else? And are we really alone? And will we even know alien life when we see it? NASA scientists are busy looking for what they call exoplanets, which they describe as a planet outside our solar system, usually orbiting another star. And as of right now, NASA has identified 4,301 exoplanets. Could these support life as we know it? Well, maybe, but there's very little information that NASA can tell about these exoplanets right now because they're really far away. In 2021, NASA will be launching the James Webb Telescope, which could potentially pick up the signs of an atmosphere like our own. That would be oxygen, carbon dioxide, and methane. It's the stuff of life. It's quite a universe out there. Where will you go? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.